Today we did get these insane weird super packs on a Wednesday for Thanksgiving event, which is absolutely crazy, with a ton of new players and a ton of new filters to go over, man. So let's get right to them. The next filter we're going to go over is the Diamond NBA Storylines filter. For this, you want to set your color to diamond. You want to put your theme to the NBA storylines, and you're going to scroll your maximum bout up until you are scrolling on the cheapest diamond, which should be any one of these cards. We just grabbed a Poole for 60. Hopefully we can get it pended and up for profit before the price drops any further. Maybe this one will even sell. That would be good, man. I'll take the risk on it. Monitor the pricing on these cards, guys. What I suggest is you definitely scroll with the cheapest one card up, whoever that may be, because you're looking for Dyson Daniels, and I'm sure there's a couple of their other ones that still sell for 100k. I haven't checked every one of these cards prices. Dyson Daniels is definitely more expensive, man. He looks like a really great card. I'm excited to try him out. So you want to scroll here. If anybody that's more expensive pops up, buy them as quick as possible, man. If any of these like Norman Powell's pop up for really like 55k and below, 58k and below, depending on what the price is, grab them for about 12,000 MT, cheaper than the cheapest one that you're scrolling on. Pen them out and go ahead and resell them for profit, man. Should be a good filter. These cards should remain higher than normal diamond cheapest price, which is absolutely in the toilet right now, going for about 16,000 on Xbox. So hopefully these cards will be popping up frequently for 20-25,000, and we can make a ton of profit today. Damn, another snipe, man. Jordan Poole is more expensive. We're gonna get to that filter in just a second, man. It's looking to me like filters are gonna be going absolutely crazy. The budget filters, at least on both consoles, man. PD might be a little bit dry on Xbox, but I bet it's going crazy on PlayStation. The next filter we're going over is the Amethyst NBA Storylines filter. For this, set your color to Amethyst, put your theme to NBA Storylines, and you're gonna raise your maximum bout up until you find the cheapest Amethyst on your console, which are going for about 15,000. Prices did drop a little bit on this Amethyst. They're going for about 14,000 now a piece, man. For this, you just want to go ahead and scroll on the cheapest one, because Jordan Poole is a little bit more expensive, and John Collins is also a little bit more expensive. Just make sure you monitor the pricing. You want to grab these other amethysts for about 10,000 MT and below if they pop, and then obviously resell them for profit. Just make sure you check the price of whoever you snipe, so that way you don't accidentally throw your card right back up for a snipe as well, man. Huge W filter should be going crazy, since regular amethyst cheapest is going for about 3,000 MT right now. The next filter we're going over is the Jordan Poole Amethyst Hardscope filter. He just dropped today. He's a little bit down in price, man. You want to put your name to Jordan Poole, set your color to Amethyst, and you're going to raise your maximum bout up until you find the cheapest Jordan Pooles on your console. He was going for about 23,000 just a few minutes ago when I was putting this Hardscope filter in. Should be a good one. If he stays more expensive than the other NBA stories amethyst, man, could be worth hard scoping. If not, if he gets any closer, you might as well just work the scroll of amethyst NBA storylines, so that way you can just pick him up if he pops, and then also see every other one of the amethysts. So this filter could end up being a wash depending on how low he drops. If he keeps going back up to 25k and such, definitely a good hardscope filter. The next filter we're going to go over is the Dyson Daniels Diamond Hardscope filter. For this, you want to put your name to Dyson Daniels, put your color to diamond, and you're going to go ahead and put your minimum buyout to 500. This diamond is looking very nice, should remain a bid, especially since he seems to be rare. So put your min buyout to 500. If you see him pop up, buy him as quick as possible, man. Right now he's got bids, the first two like 150k on Xbox. I heard he's even more on PlayStation. Just make sure you monitor him throughout the day and make sure he remains a snipe, so that way you don't end up buying him and losing MT. The next filter we're gonna go over is the cheapest NBA storyline filter. For this, you just want to set your theme to NBA storylines. Whoops. Put your maximum buyout up till you find the cheapest card on this filter, which usually is about a sapphire. You've got some emeralds on here, as well as opals and pink diamonds that can pop up on this same filter, which is absolutely crazy. We haven't been able to work these type of filters so far this year with all the golds and emeralds that have been dropping every set. So really good filter to spend some time on, especially if you're on a budget, man. If something crazy pops up and you see an opal or a pink diamond, obviously buy it as quick as possible, and you're making tons of profit. theme NBA storylines, scroll on the cheapest one just to have the most chance of seeing an opal or pink diamond or diamond pop up, or amethyst for that matter, man. Any of those pop up, buy them as quick as possible. The other ones, the emeralds and the sapphires, you want to grab them for about 4,500 and below, 4,800 and below, about 1,000 to 1.5k cheaper than the cheapest one, and then just make a lot of profit. The next filter we're going to go over is the diamond cheapest filter. For this, you want to put your color to diamond, raise your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest diamonds on your console, which make sure you guys beware, man. A lot of the diamonds that used to be more expensive are now just diamond cheapest pricing because they're all in these super packs. So make sure you're aware of which cards to grab, which ones to not. You want to scroll on here. Obviously, if any of the more expensive diamonds do pop up, buy them as quick as possible, man. If you want to go ahead and grab these diamonds now for about 10k and below, I would say. I mean, you could do like 12, however, they just on their way down, so you want to be very cautious with the pending system of what price you buy them at, just to ensure that you do get profit, man. If they're selling for 15 steady, you can grab them for 12 and then flip them for 15 and just stack a ton of MT, man. This filter should be very active. My favorite filter for the day is probably just the NBA storylines filter. If you're on a, for budget low end cards, spend some time on some of these and just stack up some MT. The next filter we're going over is the amethyst cheapest filter. For this, same as the diamond, put your color to amethyst, raise your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest Brevin Knight on your console. You want to go ahead and refresh here on a scroll because there are more expensive amethysts, man. You want to go ahead and grab any of the amethyst gems of the game. Make sure you check the price on some of the other amethysts that used to be more expensive, like DeAndre Ayton. I haven't checked any of those type cards pricing. Paul Gasol, they could be in the toilet as well, so check those pricings. I know NBA Series 1 players are still going for at least 5,000 MT on Xbox, so if those pop up for 3k, you can buy them and resell for profit. Otherwise, you're looking to grab these cards for about 2,000 MT and below, maybe even 1,800, 1,900, and just go ahead and resell them for profit. Should be very active today. I've already gotten a couple snipes on here and like 5 refreshes, so spend some time on here. Hopefully, if you get any of the storylines cards to pop up for 2k, you grab them and start making a lot of MT. The next filter we're going to go over is the pink diamond filter. For this, you just want to put your color to pink diamond. You want to put your minimum buyout at 500 and just keep refreshing. Still no buyout PDs yet in the game. Perhaps today is the day. We'll have to see what happens with these super packs. There are some cards you want to avoid, at least on Xbox, probably on PlayStation as well now. Dolph Shays, man, I've seen him sell for profit. I've seen him sell not for profit most of all. Adrian Dantley, I did just see one going for 165,000 like an hour ago. I don't know what was up with that, because he consistently sells for 100 as well. If you guys want to risk it on these, you can, and just hope you get a lucky oversell or something, but I would avoid those, as well as probably Jason Terry. And just a few. You got to make sure you monitor the price of which cards to skip if they pop up. Regardless of that, there is a ton of pink diamonds that are profit on here, like over 30, I would imagine at this point. I don't know exactly how many we have in the game anymore. There's a lot of good MT to be made on this filter, and they are starting to pop up more and more every day. So if you're looking for high-end snipes, definitely spend some time on this filter. Hopefully you get something crazy. I wish you luck, man. I'm going to be on it today, see what we can get into. I do want to say, any of the filters, we had a lot of new filters today, so I could not put all the good filters in there. Any of the filters I dropped in my video a couple days ago, check that out. We'll pop it up at the end of screen to give you guys some more ideas if you want some other high-end filters for sniping expensive players without enabling. And the last filter we're going over is the Galaxy Opal filter. For this, you want to put your color to Galaxy Opal, set your minimum buyout to 500, and just keep refreshing and playing and praying, man. We do have 5 Galaxy Opals in the game now. We just got 2 new ones dropped today. AD, holy smokes, he's going for 1.2, is crazy. And then Donovan Mitchell, 421, that kind of makes sense for him. But you want to go ahead and just refresh here. Every card on here is a snipe. 5 in the game. Hopefully somebody, I haven't heard of a single Galaxy Opal snipe on console yet, but maybe today will be the day, and maybe it will be you. If you want to get a high-end snipe, a crazy snipe, man, go ahead and refresh on here and just hope that you get lucky. That's it for the filter video, man. If you guys enjoyed it, smash the like button for me. I would appreciate it. Like I said, if you want to see the snipe filter video we dropped a few days ago, go ahead and click the video that's popping up on screen. Jay Grinds out.